Hey y'all, so this is week 4, module 2. I always have to think to try to get that stuff straight and right. The neuroscience of gratitude. So we're about to start a whole new unit. In this unit, brace yourself, 3 weeks long, because there is so much to learn about this neuroscience and it's really cool. So by the end of it, you really will be an expert on gratitude practices. Okay, here's the thing that thinking about it never gets old to me. I think it is remarkable, nothing short of remarkable, that we as humans have the potential to rewire our brains. That we may be born with a set point, and maybe it's like just naturally we experience the world in a little bit more of a negative way, and that through practices and intention, we can change our brain so that it naturally just shifts to more optimistic thinking, that instead of being overwhelmed by problems, we start to see possibility. We start to just realize, like, oh, well, yeah, of course I have problems. Life is filled with problems, but we just have to solve them. I just think that this is one of the most powerful things we can do. A lot of people go through really traumatic, hard life circumstances, and one of the things that we sometimes do in response to that is we get self-protective. And so sometimes negative thinking is self-protection after going through some trauma, after going through some loss, after feeling abandoned and alone. You can't blame people for getting negative for that, but we have to also realize that sometimes the ways we self-protect ourselves don't actually protect us, because we start walking through life with negativity and it holds us back from all the possibilities. So this unit is about taking these simple practices. You're gonna find that these gratitude practices are very simple, but we're gonna study is like, how does it create new neural pathways in the brain? How does practicing gratitude daily cause you a year later to just start thinking about stuff differently, to start giving people the benefit of the doubt, to start thinking about okay, today's not great, but tomorrow can be totally different. This is all within our grasp, within our reach. And so I look forward to journeying through this with you. Another thing I want to introduce right now that we're going to be talking about for the rest of the semester is your capstone project. That's the big culminating project that you're going to do at the end of the semester, and you're going to share it out with everybody in every section of GOA. So what's neat is you're going to build something that really gets to be experienced by other people. I'm going to break it down right now for you in a very simple way, although we're going to be working on it all semester, so it's not so simple. I'm sorry about the loud trucks passing by. My office is kind of on a busy street. All right, so with this capstone project, you're going to look out into the world and you are going to pick a group of people who undoubtedly face struggle. This could be people who have been impacted by domestic violence or some sort of environmental situation. This could be people who are living in war. This could be people who have extreme mental health struggles. This could be people who have lost a family member. This could be people who struggle with substance abuse. Sky's the limit, right? Unfortunately, we look out into the world and we do not see a limit in the amount of struggle and suffering. And then as you become a positive psychology expert this semester, you're going to identify a positive psychology practice, theory, something that could help alleviate some of the suffering of this group. It's not going to fix their problems. It's not going to make the challenges go away. But as we're going to be learning through the neuroscience, learning to cultivate these practices eases some of the hardship that we face. And so then you're going to, from there, after you've figured out the group you want to research, and you're going to do research on them, you're going to have an interview where you talk to somebody who's an expert on this group. Don't limit your group according to who that person will be, because I'll help you find somebody. You're gonna identify your positive psychology concept as we get further into the semester, and then you're gonna decide the vehicle for bringing this concept to these people. Is it creating a website? Is it having a 4-week support group? Is it creating an interactive journal? Is it writing a book? You're gonna figure out that thing, and then you're gonna create it, and then that's what you're gonna share out to the conference. You'll share out your research, and then you'll share out the thing that you create. This is nothing to get stressed about, because we're going to work on it step by step together. Each module that we pass will just collect a little bit more work till at the end it will already all be put together. And so a fun opportunity to immerse yourself in some things you want to know more about. Okay, with that, I'm going to wrap up this week's video. I'm going to ask